So today we're going over a very unpopular topic. It's much so that most of you watching won't even finish this video because you don't want to hear the truth. It's a harsh truth that can be quite scary, and that is the fact that no matter how hard you work and no matter how much money you earn, if you don't do the following 3 things, you will never be rich. Now I know that might sound like clickbait, but listen, if you're being honest with yourself, deep down you know this is true. If you've been struggling to save or invest money, you've come to the right place.
Yes.
Because in this video, I want to share with you exactly what to do if you find yourself stuck. By the way, if you are not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We release one new video every single week covering all things money, investing, and business. The first thing you need to realize is that saving money alone will never make you rich. This may seem obvious, but I think many people underestimate just how difficult it is to become wealthy. Saving money is only the first step towards building wealth. It is not the end goal itself. Saving money has its benefits. For example, having an emergency fund can help you cope with unexpected expenses or income loss. But when it comes to generating wealth, there's a more effective approach. Banks typically pay extremely low interest rates on savings accounts. For instance, the national average interest rate for savings accounts as of March 2023 was a mere 0.04%. This means that if you have $1,000 in a savings account, you would earn a grand total of $4 in interest after a year. Now you might think, well, hey, at least it's something. But let me put it this way. The average consumer price index increase in the United States is around 3% per year. This means that the cost of goods and services rises by 3% annually, which translates to a 3% loss of purchasing power for your savings each year. You're probably thinking, Andre, what are you trying to say? We should just burn our cash. Well, that's definitely not the answer. Instead, to protect and grow your wealth, you need to keep up with, or ideally beat, the inflation rate. To achieve this, you must do more than just hide your money in a savings account. You have to make your money work harder for you. The solution lies in learning how to invest your money wisely and efficiently. So the first strategy to achieve this is to invest in dividend-paying stocks. By investing in companies that pay dividends, you can receive a portion of the company's profits, providing you with a steady stream of passive income. Look at these numbers here. On average, the S&P 500 has paid a dividend yield of 1.6% over the past 5 years. However, the magic doesn't stop there. When you reinvest those dividends back into buying more shares of the stock, you can enjoy the power of compounding returns. Dividend growth investing involves selecting companies with a history of increasing their dividend payments over time. By reinvesting those dividends, you'll be able to buy more shares of the stock, which in turn will generate even higher dividend payments, leading to exponential growth in your investment over time. In fact, since 1972, the average annual return for the S&P 500 including dividends was 10.5%, versus 8% for the S&P 500 excluding dividends. That's a huge difference. Do you see the power of compounding? Another great option to consider is investing in real estate. One way to do this is by investing in REITs, also known as real estate investment trusts. REITs are companies that own and manage income-producing real estate properties such as shopping malls, office buildings, and apartments. These companies issue shares of stock that can be bought and sold on major stock markets. And just like any other stock, the value of a REIT can appreciate over time, and they also pay dividends. REITs offer several advantages for investors. Firstly, they provide diversification as they spread investments across different properties and geographical locations. This helps to mitigate risks associated with owning physical real estate. Secondly, REITs offer high liquidity compared to direct property ownership. Since REIT shares are traded on stock markets, investors can buy and sell them easily without having to go through the lengthy process of selling a physical property. Moreover, REITs typically have a high dividend yield. In fact, REITs are required by law to distribute at least 90% of their taxable income to shareholders in the form of dividends. This makes them an attractive option for investors seeking passive income. Next, we have peer-to-peer lending. P2P platforms connect borrowers and lenders directly, cutting out traditional financial intermediaries like banks and credit unions. By doing so, P2P platforms often offer higher interest rates to lenders compared to what they could earn in a traditional savings account. Let's look at some numbers here. The current annual percentage yield for Lending Club personal loans ranges from 8.1% to 29.99%. Prosper offers auto loans with a PEs ranging from 8.99% to 35.88%. Even though these platforms can offer high yields, it's crucial to understand the risks involved. Platforms take fees, and there's always a risk that some borrowers may default, which could result in a loss for lenders. Therefore, diversifying across multiple loans and conducting due diligence on each loan before investing is essential. Finally, we have high-yield savings accounts. While these accounts typically offer higher interest rates than traditional savings accounts, it's important to choose a reputable bank or credit union that offers FDIC insurance to protect your deposits. Currently, the national average interest rate for high-yield savings accounts is around 4%, although there are institutions offering rates well above that. For example, Wealthfront offers a 5.45% interest rate on their cash account, and Marcus by Goldman Sachs is offering a 6% interest rate on their online savings account. Although these rates are still lower than the inflation rate of 3%, it's better than the measly 0.4% interest rate offered by traditional savings accounts. So now that you know the 4 best strategies for making your money work for you, you might be wondering, how much money do you actually need to start seeing a substantial return? The good news is that you don't need to be a millionaire to start earning significant returns. In fact, you can start investing with relatively small amounts of money. Many brokerages allow you to open an account and make investments with as little as $1. Additionally, there are fractional share investing platforms that enable you to invest in shares of high-priced stocks with just a few dollars. For example, you can purchase a fraction of an Amazon share worth thousands of dollars with only $5. Furthermore, there are robo-advisors that allow you to get started with as little as $5 or $10. These platforms use algorithms and computer-driven technology to create and manage investment portfolios for clients based on their individual needs and preferences. Finally, there are mutual funds that offer the ability to invest small amounts of money as well. With just $50, you can start investing in a mutual fund, allowing you to diversify your portfolio and potentially earn higher returns with a smaller investment. It's also important to mention that while it's never too early to start investing, it's also never too late. No matter your age, if you haven't started investing yet, it's crucial to begin as soon as possible. Time is your greatest ally when it comes to investing. The sooner you begin, the more time your investments have to grow. Even if you're unable to invest large sums of money, every dollar counts. Starting with small amounts and consistently investing over time can lead to substantial wealth accumulation. The key is to establish a habit of investing regularly. Set up automatic withdrawals from your checking account to your investment account. This way, investing becomes a seamless process that requires minimal effort. Consistency is vital because it allows you to ride out market fluctuations and avoid emotional decision-making. By consistently investing during both good times and bad, you can capitalize on the benefits of dollar-cost averaging. Dollar-cost averaging involves investing a fixed amount of money at regular intervals, regardless of market conditions. This strategy helps you buy more shares when prices are low and fewer shares when prices are high, potentially reducing the average cost per share over time. Starting with just $100, you can open a brokerage account and begin investing in various financial instruments, such as stocks, ETFs, and mutual funds. Many platforms offer commission-free trading, allowing you to maximize your investment returns without incurring brokerage fees. Once you've opened your brokerage account, it's time to deposit money and begin investing. You can link your bank account to your brokerage account and transfer funds electronically. Alternatively, you can deposit funds directly into your brokerage account via wire transfer or by using a debit card or credit card. There are numerous options available to suit your preferences. As you progress on your investment journey, you may want to consider opening a Roth IRA if you are eligible. A Roth IRA is a retirement account that offers tax advantages. Contributions to a Roth IRA are made with after-tax dollars, meaning you've already paid taxes on that income. In exchange, you won't have to pay taxes on the earnings or qualified withdrawals during retirement. This can be a great way to reduce your tax burden and grow your retirement savings. All right, my friends, on your journey to achieving financial freedom, it's crucial to remember that no one can replace you on that path. Only you can make it happen. Don't rely on anyone else to secure your financial future. Take charge of it yourself. Stay focused, stay dedicated, and keep moving forward towards your goals. I know you got this. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit that thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe for more videos just like this. Have a great day.